Hello everyone, this is Teacher. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Blockception Server. Yeah, it's been a while, I know. I can't record whenever I want. I have to wait for when I'm available for recording. I mean, that's common sense, but still. I had another episode recorded before this one, but it was quite a while ago, so it's no longer up to date. So instead of making an actual episode out of it, I'll be posting it as an unlisted video, and you should be able to access it by clicking on the sun. There, almost got it right. Yeah, if you want to get access to the video, just click on the sun. Just click before the sun leaves, because now it's about to be night time, and then the sun will no longer be here. That means you won't be able to click on the sun because the sun won't be here. I mean, that's common sense, but still. Yeah, I got something in my throat or something, but who cares? I'm eating chicken. Yes, this is very interesting commentary, I mean. Yeah, who cares? Just, I won't wait for the sun to be completely out. First of all, you probably noticed that I started the episode in some sort of villager's cell. And, well, apparently I managed to fix the problem. I don't know, I think it might have been something about mobs glitching through the ground, which isn't a bug that was initially in Minecraft. I mean, they do tend to glitch through walls, but not the floor. That's an entirely different thing. I mean, well, you know, the problem being that maybe mobs are being moved before the terrain is being loaded, which doesn't really make sense, Mojang. Why don't you ensure that mobs cannot move until the terrain is loaded? I mean, come on. It's not that hard to fix. Well, I hope it's not that hard, because, you know, I'm no developer. Well, technically I am, but I'm not a good one, so... so, what's new? Well, first of all, you probably noticed the villagers. I already said probably not, but whatever. And look at that, emeralds and emeralds. So that's about 103 emeralds. Yeah, emeralds so far. Got some redstone, some French mining, diamonds, mining ingots and stuff like that. Also, I've got a new sword, which I bought from a villager. It's not that great, but it's not that bad either. It's still better than the one I had before, which has exactly the same enchantments. So, yeah, it's still an upgrade, nonetheless. I'm still looking for a villager who will sell me diamond pickaxes, because I don't like wasting diamonds on these, as diamonds are a finite resource, and I don't know if the war border is still there, but if it is, then, well, what I just said does still apply. I mean, it's finite, so if you can't get to new terrain, once all the diamonds in the perimeter has been harvested, there's no diamonds left, which means they basically gain even more value, because, well, you can't have as many of them as you want. But emeralds, however, easy to get. Well, easy enough. Is there still the word border? Let me see. Don't see a word border. We might have removed it, because I don't know. Apparently there's no longer a word border, so that might... Oh, hello. That might mean we are... Well, need to check the website. Or maybe we just expanded it. I mean, that's nice, but the word border was a nice feature too, so I don't know. Well, let me check something. I'll be right back. So I've took a little look at the world viewer on the Blockception website. Apparently it's not up to date, but it doesn't show anything that would say that the world border has been removed. It only shows that that someone did purposely, I would assume, glitch through the terrain. Oh no, see, if I I need to go a little bit further in the same direction. Or maybe the world border is... No, it's not expanding. There's a torch here. Place a torch outside, but that's about it. You can also place random blocks if you want, because that's how it works. But yeah, see, torch. That's one I placed there before. If you really want to remove it, you'll have to use TNT or creepers or something like that. But apparently the world border is still there. Yeah, I don't look so smart now. But I do know that someone did glitch through the world border and explored the terrain despite the fact they are not allowed to. I mean, there's a world border for a reason, but whatever. You can't do anything beyond the world border. You can't place blocks, you can't access inventories except for, let's say, minecarts with chests. But the problem is, even though if you find one, you probably had to go through a lot of trouble, because the mine shafts, you cannot place or break blocks in it because you're outside of the world border, which could be an interesting challenge, but we're not there for that. Anyways, you noticed that thing. I do know you did, because it's so obvious. If you didn't notice it, I guess you might want to go to, you know, the rotation or something, whatever it's called in English. Yeah, so this is supposed to be the ceiling of the... This is supposed to be a witch farm, in fact. There was a witch hut here, and I built that here, so it's not that obvious, but it's technically a witch farm, even though it's not active, because I'm terrible at redstone and stuff like that. Well, not that terrible, but I'm not that great either, so yeah. By the way, there's some stuff Sophie left for us. She left some cobblestone. I already took a bit of it and put it there, because I complained about not having enough stone bricks, because you know that stuff is, well, you'd have to smelt cobblestone, then craft the stone bricks. I needed the stone bricks. I ate recently, so that's why you can hear weird sounds coming from my mouth. I needed that stone brick to build those two things. That's the second one, so that it was indeed 70 blocks of separation between the top and the bottom. No, the bottom and the top. The top of this thing and the bottom of that one. I think, well, 70 blocks, something like that. Don't quote me on that. So those things are still not active, and we have a lot of villages here. So I want to make a better one than this one, and I also want to save some of those villages I mean, here, because for instance I have the diamond sword villager. One thing you need to know about enchanted items is that you can unenchant them by combining two enchanted items. So if you don't like the enchantings on a sword, you can combine it with another enchanted that you don't like, or a damaged unenchanted item, or even a fully repaired item, but that would be a bit of a waste. And you get a new, fresh and unenchanted item. It's been there since enchantments has been here, so if you didn't know that, this means you didn't really... Well, no, never mind, I'm being a jerk for some reasons. Acting all smart and that might be because I still have no death, but oh well. Yeah. So tree farm, and that's about it. I'm probably going to make my base here. I might build it up there or something like that. I guess I can take that out because I don't need it anymore. I needed it for to get, let's say, a zombie villager, but I didn't get it from here. Instead, what I got was a witch, which was the other part I needed for curing the zombie villagers. But you know, in the end, we expanded the world border, but I still managed to cure some villagers before we got access to the Nether Fortress in the other world, because that's what a Nether Fortress is, right? No. We still don't have access to the end, I think, but even if we did, we wouldn't be allowed to go there because I would assume the dragon is still around. And it's a community property, so you can't just go and kill the dragon. So, what's going to happen today? I don't know. It's very interesting. Don't know if I showed you this. This is the basis of my... I think I showed it, but that was in the episode I basically cancelled, the unlisted episode, maybe. If you want to get access to it again, well, click on the screen, in the middle of the screen, since there's no sun anymore. Just click on it, because I won't explain what I explained there. I think I did mention some stuff about that thing here. I'll just explain quickly about this place. Still don't know what I want to make here, but the thing is, I already have 3, well, even 4, you know, the 0, 1, -1 and -2. I won't say first floor or something like that, because I heard it's different in British and American English. First floor being the ground level in American, while the first floor is the first floor above ground. So whatever. What? Yeah, no. Oh yes, I remember. So apparently Mr. Converse, who lives there, wants to take over this shop, even though it's not open yet. I don't know. I mean, don't even know what's going to be sold here. What's going to be sold here? So I don't know. I don't know if you want to take it over, because it won't be a very, you know, it'll be a very lucrative business, I would assume. Might even be free, who knows. Also, to mention, the reason why I took over your shop on the previous map was because you left. It's not because I wanted to take it over just for the sake of taking it over. I mean, nobody is there to make the maintenance. There's no point in making a shop. And also, I don't think you will be able to take the incomes from the shop if you don't come over to take it or something like that. No. Yes, I'm being a jerk. Don't ask why. No, I feel like being a jerk today. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a jerk today, and maybe other days as well, because that's what I do the best, or something like that. Oh yes, by the way, about the hidey hole thing. It basically gave up that area because they kept digging holes here, so it was a bit too dangerous to stay there. That would generally mean I would fall down one and die, and that would be a shame because I still haven't. Yeah, joke again. So that's about it for the introduction of the episode. Yes, I know it's something like half the length of the episode, but you know what? I don't care, so deal with it. Okay? Oh, by the way, another thing I did, that looks like a villager system. Another thing I did off camera, yes, yes. Another thing I did off camera was this ice tray here. It's all manual, so you'll have to remove the blocks, or you'll have to deal with the blocks, I mean, and then place all the water back in order to make the thing again. I didn't really have a choice because I don't have that many pistons. By the way, there's Sophie's base down here, right under. She was fine with me building this thing here. Initially I wanted to build it over here, but as you can see there's a tower now. Someone built right next to it, so too bad. Let me see. Yeah, I've already seen that thing, but that was unfinished. Well, it's still unfinished apparently, but it's got a bit more progress now. Still looking nice so far. Let us see that thing. Yeah, that's definitely a villager system, because look at the doors all around the thing. Let me restore my health. Yeah, that didn't really work, but at least I halved the fall damage, so that's good enough. So yeah, that's a villager system. Now, what is it going to be used for? I would assume it's going to be... Yeah, it's not exactly just a villager system. It's going to... It's an iron golem farm. You know what you get from iron golems? You get iron, I heard. Now I don't know if it's going to be efficient. If there's not enough villagers, it's not going to work. Let me check the inside. Apparently that person doesn't know the freezing mechanics of the game. But yeah, I guess that's an idea, but I'm still planning to make my own villages, not a village system, but my iron golem farm near spawn. The advantage of having it near spawn is that you can either, well, I think it can run while there's nobody online, since the spawn chunks are permanently loaded, so this makes them valuable, gives them value, it gives them value or something like that. So yeah, even if the thing wasn't completely inside the spawn chunks, I still have the ability to make an artificial chunk loader, an artificial chunk loader that will basically use hoppers. So, I mean, as I said, I purposely made I don't think I mentioned it in this, if that was here or on the unlisted video, but the iron golem farm, I made it on purpose, on the minimal, on the least amount of chunks, so we don't have to load too many if we needed to load chunks in order for this thing to work. So there's only 4 chunks, which are delimited by this frame here, and yeah, that's the idea. Look at that guy trying to give away a puppy. Except there's nobody. It's the lonely golem and the squid swimming away. The squid. I bet the squid told him, "I quit you. You're too irony." Jerks. Okay guys, I don't think I'll get anything new done today. Don't have that much time. Well, do have time, but I don't have any idea and I don't have the motivation to work on something right now. So I guess I'll be working off camera and I'll be showing you guys the result, but that will be for a future episode, because right now, well, I'm feeling too motivated. So I'll be thinking of something to do with how to deal with villagers and how to basically what kind of system I want to build in order to get those guys do what I want them to do. So I mean, you can use them for trading, obviously, but you can also get them make iron golems or even farm for you, so that's an interesting feature. But that's something I'll see afterwards, so that will be for some other time. So guys, thanks again for watching, and sorry if I'm ending simply chopping trees, but I don't have much to do today, so yeah, that's it. So guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. So yeah, like what?